on this episode of Bot versus Con.
Fear is the unknown, and I know a lot of people are playing the waiting game, and G1 Alpha Trion, not Alpha Trion that turns into an animal. Good God.
Go commission one.
I really like the bot mode. The alt mode's really cool. I like the ship.
Are you picking this up?
No.
So you got two of them, which I think we kind of suspected was going to happen with this figure.
Doesn't wow me the way it did when it was in grayscale. James, you better stop making sense.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
What's going on, BVC fans? As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con, and this is Bot versus Con, where your voice is heard.
And we're back with another round of news. But before we jump into that, let's, as always, give a shout out to our official sponsor, The Chosen Prime, where you can find a lot of the figures that we're going to be talking about, either on pre-order, maybe some are in stock if we're lucky, or you know. But I also want to give a shout out to our members. Really appreciate your support, and to our subscribers. Again, without you, we would not be doing this channel. It was great hanging out with everyone during our hauls. Had some great submissions of hauls from you all, and great seeing what you guys picked up. I had a pretty crazy month myself, so we'll wait till next time to see what James gets. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into the news.
Before we do that, I do want to give a shout out to our latest members. We got Ken as a seeker and Joseph as a mini bot. I know it's been a little while, so we're sorry that it took so long to shout you out, but we really appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you guys at the halls, hopefully. Or not the halls, the members live. There we go. So let's just rip off the Band-Aid and talk about the tariffs again. So I saw TM Reviews posted this. I believe you said it was Kapow. It was the impact of the tariffs on the toy industry as of when this was made. It can always change. We could wake up tomorrow morning and it could be a different situation. But the gist of it is more than 80% of small and mid-sized toy businesses are delaying orders. 64% of small toy companies are canceling orders, while 80% of mid-size are. And more than 45% of both small and mid-sized toy companies will go out of business in weeks or months because of these tariffs. So very sad time. So hopefully things get worked out soon, and we could continue ordering these figures.
Yeah, the part that got me on this was something that we talked to Ace about, where we didn't even think about it, but he mentioned Halloween and Christmas could be affected, and here we see it right here. So it's something that we have friends that are in the toy business, and I was thinking about opening a store, and that's not going to happen now. But it's something that is sad, and while we focus on toys here, this is similar impact on other businesses as well. It's not just the toy business. Of course, we cover it because of the toys, but that's the scary part about this, is the unknowing.
Yeah, and I think every sector of everything, if you live in the U.S., is going to be affected. So get ready. Shozi sent out this announcement. I know they're one of the most popular sites to order. I still don't know what this means, because I think nobody knows how these tariffs are going to be enforced. So hopefully it's like what they say, where there's no additional charges except for maybe a shipping fee and some increased prices. But time will tell.
Yeah. I know this one hurts a lot. We buy from several different places, and I know a lot of members talk about Shozi as a top, and is the unknown. That's the biggest fear, is the unknown, and I know a lot of people are playing the waiting game, and
it's we'll see very shortly, and we'll report back when we know one way or the other.
Yep.
On to more fun news. There is a new company that's making Grub Sports Food Mutant Deathmatch, which we'll look at their toys in a second. But they are going to be doing a giveaway. So they're doing a giveaway of the Lewin Toys Metroplex, as well as, what is it? The Thunder
Lair.
Thunder Lair, thank you.
Or Cat's Lair. Is that it? Cat's Lair?
It's the Thundercats Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please let us know in the comments below. Anyways, so all you have to do is purchase a ticket at one of the tables at the shows they're going to be at. They'll start at April 26th and 27th at Collectors Fest. They will also have tickets available soon at grubsportshop.com and j5toys.com. So each ticket will be $20, and there will be 2 winners, and they'll just keep they'll draw it when all the tickets are sold. So this might be your chance to go get a Lewin Toys Metroplex for cheap.
It says big on screen there, Cat's Lair. So we missed that. But also there's so he messaged us and also said that there could be also a Robosen Optimus Prime coming up as well on there as one of the giveaways. So he's really anxious about getting this toy line kicked off. I'm excited to see what it looks like, and there you have it. And it's a take on. I know he mentioned like Mortal Kombat in there as well.
It's like TMNT meets Toxic Avengers meets Mortal Kombat because it's like a fighting thing. But so it's really cool. There's a lot of different aspects that I see. This is very 90s, at least from what I'm seeing. Very 90s, and there's some pretty cool little things. And I think that's a little clam wrestler, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
and he's kind of cute. He's the one that sticks out to me.
I was like when I was reading the description, I was thinking of like Garbage Pail Kids.
Yes, Food Fight. I think that was another toy. I could be wrong, but these are really cool. These are really cool. Great, really well sculpted, and I'll look forward to seeing them in color.
Definitely. And look at the little weapons, the fan,
the cutter.
Yeah,
that's funny. So. Next, we have Gold Prima and Vector Prime from Sam Scott Roberts. And I did put this in. These aren't for sale, at least as far as I know. But if you guys have any fan stuff that you want us to show off in our fan appreciation video, the deadline will be Wednesday at midnight. So at the time that most of you will be watching this. I think that will be the end, and then we'll try to film it very soon. So we look forward to seeing anything that you have. If you make some lucky draws like this, be sure to send a picture our way at botversuscon@gmail.com. And why don't you send one Bobby's way as well, because I'm sure he would love to have one of these gold figures.
These look really good. I mean, they look like they walked right off the box. So
yeah.
I'm very envious of how well these look, and
you can do it.
Yeah, I'm very envious of how these came out, and these look amazing. And if Hasbro doesn't do it, I actually made a comment and said that they need to hire him, and just put these out. These look amazing.
I'm just gonna say maybe Hasbro shouldn't, because they wouldn't be painted like this. It wouldn't be shiny.
Never mind.
I mean, and I don't blame them. That's a lot of money to go into paint for a repaint. But these do look really phenomenal. They actually look like lucky draws.
Yeah.
That you like. I don't know if you saw it, but at TFCon they had them all the way at the top. Yeah. And I'm like, this. If you said these were them, I'd be like, oh yeah, they're doing lucky draws again. That's cool. So great work, Sam, and make sure to send one Bobby's way.
I will. Yeah, that works.
Let's move into leaks. And the first one is all for you. We have the Studio Series Voyager Thundercracker. I believe you got Skywarp, if I'm not mistaken. And these pictures are via eBay. So when can we see this in your collection? I know you already have, 3 or 4 of these in this line? I'm not joking. Didn't you get 3 of these War for Cybertron figures?
Who, me?
You, yeah.
This?
No, you got Bumblebee and Ratchet at the very least. So join to it.
Okay. I thought you meant I got 3 of these.
No, he's not out yet. This is a leak.
Well, yeah, I thought you meant like the Starscream or the Skywarp. No,
you got the Skywarp.
No.
Oh,
No. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna pick this one up either.
I think the blue needs to be darker. I don't remember what he looks like in the game. I just see Thundercracker as being a darker blue, but maybe that's my bias.
I didn't play the game, so I don't know. But this is the blue that I think of when I think of Thundercracker.
Really? Oh, maybe I'm losing it, but that wouldn't be the first time. I know you're not interested in this at all. So the official Hasbro China Taobao showed off this image, and they had Power of the Primes Alpha Trion in alt mode. We know that you don't like Alpha Trion, so you won't be picking this up. Am I correct?
I like Alpha Trion. I haven't liked Alpha Trion the way they've depicted him recently. I like Old Man, who created Prime G1 Alpha Trion, not Alpha Trion that turns into an animal. So this looks interesting. This alt mode here that I probably want to see a little.
Let's just be honest. It's Alpha Trion laying down, pegged together.
It does. Yeah, it looks like.
Which is probably good for you because it will look like the Alpha Trion you want.
It will, and it looks like he's probably in the yoga pose that I would love to be able to get into as well, and I can't get my feet to go to do that in life. No, I'm not that flexible.
Well, start doing some stretches. This looks fine. I want to see more. I probably won't pick it up, but I'll be happy when you get it. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I still want an MP size Alpha Trion. That would be really cool.
I think you're gonna pick this one up.
I know.
With how they've been going on sale and stuff.
That is very true. A sale will get me.
This one would be the one you would pick up versus all of the other ones.
You are absolutely correct.
Yeah. So let us know if you're interested in this Alpha Trion down below, and we'll be right back with what has been just announced. Now, moving into just announced, we have some interesting figures. And first, we've got the Energy Beasts Ignite, Leo, and Drill No Horn.
Did you say Drill No Horn?
That's what it said when I found the news story.
Okay. I saw these and didn't read the names. They don't look bad for what they are. Not that I would pick them up, but we've said this before. For kids, they look good, and honestly, they look better than previous core class figures we've seen recently over the last couple of years. I think these look better than the Dinobots.
Oh, I think these are bigger than core class, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Then
I do think these look way better than those. My only problem is they're all so similar.
Yes.
Like, they look like they're the same mold, and they just added a different head on it and a different tail, and folded the legs differently. That's what these two exactly look like. Yeah. And that's where I'm like, I wish there was a little bit more variety, but maybe that's because of the gimmick of them having to combine.
Yeah.
But these actually look cool. I like the colors much better than the first wave, which was just, red, yellow, blue, green. These are a little bit more unique, a little more interesting. So yeah, I like them. And I also like the Rhino's weapon, like a pickaxe. That's kind of cool. Like, he's a miner. And has a drill on his horn, so he's like a miner type of guy. So that's cool.
I like it looks like a mask on the lion's face. Like a tribal mask or something. I like that.
I see that too. That's cool. These are very unique. Yeah. And next we have Spirituan and Thunderbeak. Now, I really like this pterodactyl one. The colors scream Mayan. I don't know why. The blue and the green with the goldish yellow. I don't know. I see Mayan. I really like that one. The other one's fine too. But the pterodactyl, if I can find that for a reasonable price, I would probably pick it up. And it actually looks like it transforms differently than the rest. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Again, I won't be picking them any up, but they look fine. I thought these were like $10 figures. I could be wrong. I think they are. Okay. But I think they're more like $20 figures. They look really quick here. Yeah. They're about $19.34 each. Yeah. When translated. So. Yeah. I won't be picking these up. I'd pick up the pterodactyl. for that price. I don't know about any much more.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, they look fine. Get them if you want them.
Exactly.
James.
Oh, and I forgot. This is the combined mode, which I know you really like.
Yeah, this is terrible.
I don't think it's terrible. We've seen worse.
That doesn't mean it's
Dinobot combiner. But I do think this is weird, but it's a fun play pattern. I will give them that.
Okay.
Next, we got QQT Studios, the leg kit for Titan Class Fort Max. What does it change? I honestly don't know.
I think it's the blue feet. I think that's what, because I haven't touched this in forever. I think the feet, the blue feet are different. That's all I can think of.
Are the whole lower legs different from the knee down?
I don't know.
Let us know down below. The figure looks good regardless.
Yeah, I'd have to pull mine out, and that's not going to happen. My figure out.
Everybody knew what you meant.
You laughed a little bit too hard. I had to clarify there.
Next up, we have some decals for the Iron Fortress from Dr. Wu. Are you picking these decals up?
Depending on how much they cost, I think these look great. They do wonders for the figure. I saw the video of putting these on, and I would definitely have to use my magnifying glasses because it's a small figure and tweezers. Luckily I have my tweezers here. I was actually doing stickers before we started recording, so yeah, this makes it look really good though, especially in the base modes.
Yeah, I agree. They really bring those to life. The bot mode looks good still. There's a little bit of extra stuff here and there. But in both base modes, when you flip the legs out and you see all that interior stuff, it looks really good. So.
Yeah, I like it.
Next up, we have Edgar Martinez, and he has a Prima head and sword. And you could find these files on his Colts page, FORJA 3D. So I don't know I'm assuming that's a 3D printing site. I don't know. But this head looks okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the other things that's done to the figure, like the shoulder pad and the paint and the gold in there and stuff like that. Nothing. It makes the figure look completely different.
It does. Yeah.
Because the figure definitely. I mean, we've talked about it. It definitely needed some paint or some. We also talked about just a sticker app, but that the shoulder pads, the weathered look, and the weathered or silverish loincloth-ish area, his crotch area, and and then that gold all around, it breaks up the mold. So that white that was on there so much, or that grayish color, whatever you want to call it, it looks like a completely different figure.
Yeah, I think it looks good too.
Yeah.
Alvin Reyes showed off the Unicron head, and that is a DX9 Omega Supreme for comparison. So this thing is huge. I couldn't imagine how long this took to make. Where are you going to put it?
On my laptop in this picture. It looks amazing. I wonder if he'll have it at TFCon next year. It looks amazing.
I wonder if you could wear it.
Hell no. You
look like a pop figure. An actual bobblehead.
Yes, that's amazing. It really is amazing. Because I'm sitting here thinking about how big that DX9 is, and not only that, but you can tell it looks like those are just regular fold-up tables or whatever, and they are about say 3 feet off the ground or so, and you can see that the horns are almost touching the ceiling.
Well, and then you could also see the Metroplex on the back, which I think we saw in person, as well as the Triptychon.
Oh yeah,
and those were like 4 feet tall, 4.5 feet tall. So this is huge.
Yeah, that's good. God,
go commission one.
so I can sit outside in the garage with my cars.
Sure. You could decorate it for Christmas and put it on top of the house.
That's what it would be. That's where it would have to store at.
Funby Studio showed off a turret. I think there's a story behind this that I don't know from the episode. Doesn't Megatron like shoot things and turn people into other things or something like that?
I think it freezes stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I think so, or that might have been the key to Vector Sigma, but I can't remember what this weapon's called. God, I had just looked it up too. But yeah, it looks amazing. It looks really, really good, and I am cheating and looking it up real quick. Transfixatron, that's what it is.
I think this would be the perfect alt mode for Shockwave, because he can't be a gun anymore for Hasbro.
Oh yes.
Turn him into this, and then it's still a gun thing, but not a gun itself. You know what I mean?
I think that would be cool, but I think the bot mode would definitely suffer. Because
if we're talking about Hasbro, yes, I think you could make it. I mean, look at what they did with him with the Nemesis.
Oh yeah, that.
So like.
That was my first masterpiece figure. Yeah,
so you could make it work, but it might take a little more doing.
Yeah, this looks great though.
This is all for you. We've got the DNA Designs Constructicon upgrade set for the Hasbro Constructicons.
There is somebody named you in this house that I don't know who that is. No, I definitely know there's a couple of people who are picking this up that are fans of the channel. So I'm very curious to see what this looks like, what it does for the figures. I'm very curious about the cost of this.
Yes, and what I'm curious about is if there's going to be 4 of them, 4 sets, 1 for each of the 2, and then one for Devastator himself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I can see that happening, but I'm very curious. I thought they were going to release these sets individually. So, being that it's a 2-pack, I think that's a little bit better in terms of cost, because usually these sets cost about $25 to $50, depending. And if they're doing a 2-pack, then it's probably going to be the $50 point, I think, or somewhere around there. And
there might not be too much to fix, because what else could they do? It's not like Vector Prime, where they gave him new wings and new shin guards and new swords and all that stuff. You could just fill in some gaps. Maybe give him a new head.
I think the head's the best part about him.
I'm just saying, like, I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
they didn't change much on that Bone Crusher. Look at that spherical silhouette.
Oh man, I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what's in the kit. But yeah, hopefully it is just gap fillers.
Yeah,
keep the cost down.
I think this is what you're maybe not drooling over, but what you want. We have Dr. Wu and Mechanics Toys MS-37 Giant Act, which is a legend scale broadside, and this thing looks phenomenal. What is your take?
I really like the bot mode. The alt mode's really cool. I like the ship, the jet. It is what it is. But the carrier looks great. I'm assuming it's going to come with those little planes as well, which is really cool.
They're actually a pre-order bonus.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
You have to get them on so if you want the little Superion, you got to pre-order it.
Yeah. Good thing I already did.
And you can see the scale right here, so it matches up pretty well.
For one screen, for one episode.
Yeah, and then maybe for the other episode, this is a better scale because that sandstorm was too big. So yeah, I think this thing looks great. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Now, did you get the other color?
What other colors? You mean these other colors? First, we have the other Toon version because he looked like 2 things. This is MS-37D. This is probably the weakest of the color schemes, in my opinion. It looks fine, but it's not very exciting in bot mode.
And I see the jets are a different color, so
I'm assuming you have to pre-order all of them.
Yeah, so it's cool that you're getting something different, and of course that's going to make people want to get both of them, or the trifecta,
which we'll talk about in a second. I did just notice I don't like the crotch flap.
Oh,
I didn't notice that before. So this figure gets taken down a few points, but here he is with all the little guys, and they look good together too. I just like the other deco better.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I like the other one better as well. I'm curious of how much this is going to cost.
Me too. And you mentioned the trifecta, so here's the third one. So I guess this was in a magazine, and it was a prototype with these colors.
Oh.
This is probably my favorite one. I think it looks the most unique, and I love the jet mode on this. This is the one where the jet mode looks great compared to the other ones.
I think the jet mode looks better on this one too.
I don't know why. The red on the wings and where the cockpit is, it looks great. So this looks really good. Yeah.
I think I'm going to be in for 2.
You're going to get all 3 of them.
But
you don't have a broadside yet.
I don't. But I didn't get all of the sandstorms. I got 2 of the sandstorms. 3 of the sandstorms.
Yeah, but you already have sandstorms in your collection.
But I got 3 of the 4.
So you're gonna get 3 of this one too, to match each sandstorm.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, while Bobby's thinking about that, are you going to be getting the X Transbots MX22M Commander Stack Metallic Painted version? This is already coming soon, so expect this to come out soon. They probably were like, oh, we're running the other one, the Shattered Glass one. Might as well run this at the same time. Are you picking this up?
No. Not at least not at full price.
Well, I don't think you need it. You have the Fans Toys one. You have this one. You have the toy version. You have
this Magnus.
Yes, and then Shattered Glass eventually. So I think
Takara.
And Takara as well.
Yeah.
And even Hasbro. Both Hasbros.
Yeah.
The Siege one and this one. Or not this one. 86 one.
86 one, yeah.
So I think you're probably good.
Yeah.
It looks great though.
It does. I prefer this color over the first release of X Transbots. I like the darker blue. It looks more like the movie to me. Yeah, I do like this one though. Yeah. But I'm not gonna pay the
I think it's like $250.
Yeah, I'm not paying that for it. I'll wait till it goes on sale, if anything.
And this alt mode, like we've talked about, is perfection for Ultra Magnus.
Yeah.
Much better than in other companies. Which you would agree with me, correct?
Yeah, I think I did like this version, this alt mode better than the Fans Toys version.
Yeah. I mean, and the Fans Toys one does different things, so
it does.
I get it. It was just that hinge on the side that was red that just threw me off.
Yeah, well, I get it. Again, I get what Fans Toys did. They made a frame, a shelf, a piece together frame, form the cab, which is also not the cab, but the trailer, which is really cool. I just didn't like some of the things that it did,
yeah.
But yeah, this looks really good.
There is that hinge this one has a red hinge too. That doesn't look amazing on the side, but it still looks good.
Well, yeah, and this one has I'm nitpicking. It has I like that the missiles are in front, but I don't like seeing that big black hinge on the.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
But again, nothing's perfect, and this one does things that are good. Fans Toys does things that are good. This one, again, when I transformed it, the waist piece always freaking got me. It took forever to get, not waist, but I guess it is. The chest piece, how it collapses, it would never want to stay in for me. So,
well, go ahead and pick up another one.
Nah, Good.
Next, we have MD005, a KO Studio Series 86 Prime with new accessories. So first, it has like a silver back. I don't understand what that is. What is that?
I think is there a gap? I think there's a gap there or something like that.
It's the gap filler.
I think so. Mine's put away, so I think that was the thing. One of the complaints you had about it.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
The two Cheese Whiz shooters look a lot better. They actually look painted.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes with stuff to make them have the Megatron arm and Starscream. So this is a really cool little set.
Yes, it's really good, and it has the cell shaded windows.
I think they're stickers.
Well, go back one. They look thicker.
Oh, maybe they're plastic. And you could switch them out.
Yeah, you can switch.
If you want the cell shaded ones or the blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
This looks like a great little set right here.
Yeah, I might be picking this up.
I want to see the price, but I wouldn't mind picking this up either because everybody says it's so good, so I wouldn't mind trying out the figure. And more accessories, the better. And hopefully this means we start getting wacky colors.
Oh.
Give me Nemesis Prime, give me a Toxitron, Magnus, Delta Magnus, so on, or Magna Convoy, so on and so forth.
I wonder if they'll have the foot fixed correctly.
I saw somebody say that it didn't. So, but MD or AS Toys is doing another one. So you got two of them, which I think we kind of suspected was gonna happen with this figure. So you got your choice.
Yeah. Damn.
Obviously, in my opinion, the other one wins just because of all the accessories.
Yeah. Well, I still have two 86 primes. Maybe I'll see if I can take one back.
I mean, mine as well. So
yeah. Damn. Okay.
Next up, we have Lewin Resources Metroplex Stand by Ace Milo. So you can go ahead and get it, and it's meant to take the weight off of the hips, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
So, will you be picking this up?
If I can get a hold of this. Hell, if I can get my Metroplex in first. I really want this because it's... I have to get them in hand first, but I think I may have found a place for them, but you know, they mentioned that you shouldn't keep it in robot mode for a long time because of that. So being able to get that weight off of his hips and preserve the figure, I'm all for. So yes, I want this.
Yeah, so it looks good. And it's necessary. I still don't know why they just wouldn't include locks on the joints, but it is what it is. We'll be right back with the updates.
Yeah. Come home, Megatron. Or Metroplex.
I was like, Megatron? Come home, Megatron, too. Moving into some updates. First, so this already happened, but you could go read about it. Bob Budinsky did a AMA on Reddit. I skimmed through it. It seemed kind of interesting. So if you're interested in the Kickstarter, go look into it. They've been hitting their stretch goals left and right. And you might be able to learn something about Bob Budinsky and his art.
Yeah, that's really cool. I know for some people that have really been a big fan of his. I mean, you see at the cons and everything. I'm happy to be getting whatever comes with the set.
And there we go.
Yeah, when it finally finishes, I was just like, I mean, I put mine out there, so now I just need everybody else to help unlock everything else.
There you go. Go ahead and help Bobby unlock everything. Next up, we have the Eternal War mobile game. We have images after the beta, and you can see the designs are just Siege and Combiner Wars. And so TFW user Sephiroth169 said that from what he sees, it looks like DC Dark Legion with automatic combat, cinematic attack, and button push. I'm not exactly too sure about those games, but this is what it is. I personally don't like automatic combat. I'd rather just have a fighting game where I can fight with them. Yeah, so I think your speculation of new toys with this game are dashed because this is definitely Combiner Wars First Aid and Siege Sideswipe.
Well, and so what will happen is we'll get new toys. It'll just be new old toys.
And there's Masterpiece Soundwave. What is it? Was it Legacy?
Scrapper.
Breakdown?
Oh, Breakdown, yeah.
And that Scrapper's Combiner Wars. That's way too much paint for the new one.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like Siege, and I
do too. I mean, these designs aren't bad. I just wish
there were new designs.
Exactly. Yeah. That was my thing. I wish they put some time, but they probably don't have a choice. Hasbro probably sent them pictures and said these are what they need to look like.
Right.
Go. So they don't look bad though. The game looks fine. Not my type of mobile game, but I'm sure you will have fun playing it.
I have one game that I play, and I don't get much anything else in.
Is that Marvel game?
Yeah.
I think this is supposed to be very similar to that.
Yeah.
So you can just switch.
No, I can't. I'm already invested in that.
Well, I think you should switch. Next up, we got Flame Toys Kura Karakuri, Shattered Glass IDW Megatron. What do you think about this?
Amazing. I want this to be the next T-Spark Transformer or whatever. So it actually transforms into something. It looks really good. I like the muted colors. I like the pops of blue in there. I love that color blue. It looks really good. It doesn't necessarily scream Megatron to me. It could be like a Gundam.
Well, it's supposed to be Shattered Glass.
I mean, it doesn't. I guess I should say.
Oh, you mean the design?
The design. Yeah. It it looks like it could be a Gundam or any other type of mech figure, but yeah, it looks good.
So this is based off the Stealth Bomber Megatron, I believe, in IDW.
Yeah,
which is why you probably don't know what it is. I think they got the colors all wrong. It's supposed, from what I remember, Shattered Glass Megatron is white, off-white. He's not completely white, and they made him like a blue-gray. So this looks just like a different Megatron, not Shattered Glass. It looks good though. I like all the colors. If this came out in the Kurakari line, it'd probably come out in the black Megatron, which was already released, which you probably don't remember what it looks like. Which I would totally be down with. And then if they fix the colors on this one, I would buy this 100%. This would be great. But it looks good.
Yeah, I like these colors. I was going to say
the colors are good. They're just inaccurate.
Yeah, I'm as you always say, it could be a different character in my collection, but I think that the colors look great. If this transformed, I'd be very, very interested.
Yeah. Next up, Akai Studios with the Prima head. I guess they got inspired by the other one we looked at and gave them an unmasked head. So
these look really good. Again, I think what we had said is that they look too good for the figure. Yeah. But I think they look very, very good. If the figure matched this, wow.
Yeah, I think the other head we looked at matched the figure better. But I do like how these heads look. Even though they don't really look like Transformers per se. I don't know. But I do really like how these look.
Yeah, they look like gladiator helmets, I
was thinking something out of Marvel, maybe. Like, what are they called? Thor's people, the Asgardians would wear something like this or something. But it looks great.
Yeah, they look very good.
Yeah. Next up, New Supply FX has Nero up for pre-order, so go pick it up if you want it.
Yep. Got my bulk order in.
Yep.
It looks cool.
Funbee Studios is preparing another batch of Signal Lancers, so Bobby, go ahead and get one.
I think these are really cool. I need a 3D printer, man. I'm gonna have to. I was this close to going online and buying one today.
Did you see the price?
No, I didn't go online and look.
Like $75, $80.
Oh, for this, yes. I'm talking about a 3D printer.
Oh,
Yes.
you were about to buy a 3D printer.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yes.
do that too. Do both.
Yes. Well, on the first batch we saw it was $75, I believe.
Yeah, so go ahead and print this and paint it yourself. I'd love to see it.
That's not gonna happen.
Next up, we have Cang Toys Broken Blade via Ming Motion.
I don't remember seeing his face color. It almost looks like it's a green or.
I think it's like the blue eyes glowing.
I'm thinking that as well because it just throws it off. I think this still looks good. It looked amazing in the grayscale. Not to say that it looks bad now. It just doesn't wow me the way it did when it was in grayscale or in the pre-print before it was painted. Excuse me. I don't know why I can't think right now.
Prototype.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. I was like, that doesn't sound right. But I still love the pieces on the back to have his
the blades like shooting off.
Yeah, that looks really, really cool. Yeah. I think this is still going to probably be my favorite one out of all of them. But I want to see it in hand. So far, I really like Stegosero.
Yeah, I think this looks good, but it's not my favorite. None of these have been my favorite. But like, it looks strange. It's very curvy. I don't know. I think they did a better job on Predaking, and I'm looking over here because I'm looking at them. This just isn't doing it for me. I don't know. But this alt mode, all of the Dinobots knock it out of the park in alt mode. And this does the same thing. These are meant to be displayed in Dino mode because this looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I love this. Now I didn't watch the video, but it would be so the eyes light up in the bot mode, or was that?
I think that's just editing. I don't know. Editing. I didn't watch the video either. I didn't know there was a video.
Okay, but if they did light up, that would be really cool if it did it in alt mode as well. But yeah, this looks amazing. My Stegosero is actually in Dino mode right now. But yeah, this looks great. I'm just like, when are you gonna ship already? You know, now what that makes me fingers crossed is that because they've been showing this one equally as much as they've been showing the Brontosaurus, that they'll both ship like really close to each other, and then
so you could just put the Brontosaurus off to the side and have this one.
Well, we'll be closer to finishing the set.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way to say it. Yeah, it looks good though. I really do like these alt modes.
Yeah, this looks good.
Next up, this is all you. You said you like tigers. We've got Robot Toys Zuhu. I probably mispronounced that. And this is Tigertron.
I do like tigers. I will not be picking this up. This is all for you, actually, I think.
No. It's a maximal. It does look really good, though. Bot mode looks good. Alt mode looks good. I'm good, though. I don't need Legends Beast Wars. So.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm definitely not. I really like the greenish color on the legs on this. It looks really, really good. Yeah.
The feet look huge in bot mode, but I like how they transform. That's very innovative and very cool. So I kind of give them a pass there. I think this looks like a great figure if you're collecting this set.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, it looks good.
I've totally forgot about this. We talked about this 2 years ago? A long time ago. We got Toys Alliance AAG01, and this is the Archcore Arena of the Ancient God Thunder Knight. So it's the tower that turns into a robot. So it's kind of like medieval Metroplex type of thing. I really like this. I think this looks great.
I'm very curious about the price because I think this might be making it into my collection.
There's another Archcore one that came out as well. I didn't realize this was Archcore. I forgot to include it. The dragon. I don't know if you saw the black and purple dragon.
Maybe.
That's $250. So this is so I don't know how expensive this is going to be, but
It's gonna stay where it's at.
But this looks really cool.
It does, but ooh, I don't like it for $250.
Who knows? Maybe this one's smaller. I don't know.
Yeah, geez, Louise. Oh, but yes, it looks really cool. I wonder if the little figures come with it. But geez,
yeah, that whole stand comes with it. Yeah. And you know what I really like? I like how the little flag, it looks like to be cloth, and it turns into his loincloth.
I was looking at the same thing. I was looking at the jewel or the buckle on that, and yeah, that's it. It looks really good, and I saw the video of the transformation, or I started to watch the video of the transformation, and it looks like it's not overly complicated, but not very easy as well.
Yeah. So hopefully this will be affordable.
Yes, 105.
That'd be perfect. All right, we'll be right back with the incoming and recently released. Moving on to incoming, first we have some YOLO Park that was seen at Singapore via TFW user Automorpher. So we saw the whole set, and go pick them up if you want them.
Gosh, I remember when stores used to look like that.
It's literally looks like it's on a pallet.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but it looks like it is.
Yeah. Even though the Walmarts have been stocked a little bit more with Transformers lately, but yeah, I just miss the good old days.
Me too. Next up, Toys R Us showed off Age of the Primes Excellion. I thought he was screaming in that pic because the lighting makes it look like he has like an open mouth. I don't know why. Like, do you kind of see it? I don't know. No? Okay, that's my brain. Will you be adding this to your collection?
It's possible. It's very possible.
He has a Decepticon symbol near his name, and this is an Autobot.
Oh.
Because look, he has a... Okay, sorry to interrupt you. That just caught me off guard.
Yeah. No, it looks good. This was a surprise figure for me with the Hot Shot, yes. And it was actually... I actually liked the figure. So... It's possible, especially if I can catch it on sale.
Yeah, so I think this is a Walmart exclusive, if I'm not mistaken.
Dope.
Might not be on sale. But that also might be why there's a box error as well. So, and then he also showed off Sideways, which I will be adding to my collection. It's weird seeing the arm piece come off, but whatever. The original one is connected, and it doesn't come off. But I really like the original one. It's one of those nostalgic ones. I probably wouldn't be picking this up if it wasn't like, if I didn't have memories with the original one, but yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, this is... Hopefully they have a sale. I like the colors. I really do like the colors.
Yeah, just pick it up. It's a good figure. Or the original is a good figure. If this one comes out and it breaks into 5 pieces, I am not responsible for you picking it up. Next up, DNA Design showed off that their Vector Prime upgrade set has begun shipping, or what they call Prime Vector.
Yes, they're sending it out to the stores to send out. I have this pre-ordered. I'm scared of how much this is going to cost.
Are you ready to pay like $80 for this?
Will cancel my order.
It looks very good though. I love the painted sword. I think it looks really cool. The see-through sword's really cool as well. What would be the best is taking off the silver blade and putting on the blue blade. I think that would look really cool.
I'm assuming you can.
I would assume you can too. I think that would just look neat. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very curious of how much this is going to cost.
Okay. We'll see. Next up, we have the Fans Hobby Purple team. All 3 of them together. The boxes look amazing.
I was hoping that they would, maybe
combine. I thought so too. I was like, they needed to put like the what is his name? X-Load, like behind the Prime, and maybe like it all makes a scene or something.
Yeah, you have 2 back to back, and then the shuttle goes on top of it.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking they were going to do when I saw these 3 pictures. Like, oh, okay, and I dove in closer, and I was just like, oh no, they just look like they're stacked on each other. Yeah, I finally got around to opening up the X-Load and putting him on the shelf, and I didn't transform the naval commander yet, but I took him out the box.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're picking this up below. So next we have the QQT kit for the Cang Culture Heidelberg. I think this is coming out soon. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought this was for the Titans Return one, but I guess, or whatever one it came out with. But I guess it's for the, or was it Siege? I think it was Siege. When it came out, yeah. But I guess it's for the Cang Culture one. So I thought that came out with all the pieces, but I guess it needs more.
Yeah, I saw that it gives it lifts, and then it did something around the chest, like the belly part. I briefly looked at the video, but I actually like. I think I like the head that it came with more than this head that they have. But
you can have the headmaster separate. I think
that's the point of it. But yeah, I thought this figure was really good. I didn't see the need for many upgrades, if any at all. But I guess you're trying, if you want to make it taller. And again, maybe there's some things that I'm missing. Like I said, that gray area they showed being attached under the belly. So maybe that's something it was missing or what. But I don't think I'll be buying the kit.
I don't blame you. Lastly, we have Ocular Max PS22 Ventus via Weibo user. And I guess he comes with gold faces. I guess that's from a episode or something. What do you think about this?
I didn't realize it came with all those different faces, so that's a lot of different options, which is good. And again, maybe we talked about it in the news before, but I just don't remember. I think it looks good. The blue face makes me think of Archangel.
Okay, yeah.
You know. But I think it looks good. I actually like the way that the blades seem to be tabbed in and not falling all over the place in his back on his back. So that's really cool. I'm waiting for it to come so I can finish off my set.
Yeah. So I like the blue face. That was one of my favorite reasons. That was my biggest reason why he was probably my favorite one. He had that visually distinct look to him. I think this looks good, though. The thighs, I don't know why they do that with all the figures. I don't understand. Maybe there has to be some transformation reason. Maybe do they collapse? Of course you don't know. But yeah, this looks good for what it is. I'm good, though.
Well, yeah, you weren't. Well, I guess you don't have to get a complete set. You're good with just one figure from the set if you like that one figure. So, I think this is, again, the end of a journey with this, and I'll be happy to complete it. I'll also just be happy to get it in hand. And
that ain't no end of a journey. You got a whole separate MMC Ocular Max set to pick up.
This will complete the MMC set.
Then you have your toy ones that you're picking up.
Well,
you're halfway there.
It's the end of one journey, and that's just the tag. That's like a
and then you got to get the TFCon exclusive that's coming out in a year.
X Transbots is coming out with theirs, so
exactly. So get ready.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have two of them already, so that's okay. Jeez. What am I gonna do with all these combiners?
They take up the most space. Moving on to recently released, we have some shocking reports of the Haslab Robots in Disguise 2001 Omega Prime. This really shocked me with cracks, and I don't really see it in this picture. But this was like the big thing. It's a picture by Amused Jester where he shows off the cracks, and here's a lot more pictures of the cracks. So I guess when you extend the body, it cracks open. The one in the bottom right is from Reddit user Henshin Hero, and he says it was already glued right out of the box. So somebody, if what he's saying is true, which I have no reason to think it isn't, somebody knew that this was happening and trying to fix it on the back end. They also have reports of the Magnus yellowing, which you could see right in the center. One of those handles is white, and one of those handles is yellow, which is very sad because I could tell the designers worked on this quite a bit to make it good, and Hasbro cheaped out on the plastic, and this happened. At least that's my theory, but that's just a game theory.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree with you. The details on the back there look really good. The molded in details look really good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like that's what I have to say. Like
I feel so bad for everybody. That,
people
like, if this
really
happened
want
to Deathsaurus, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, well, it's again the bad thing about it is this was everybody. This was very people were very ecstatic about this because either they never got a chance to get it initially when it was released, so here's their opportunity to get it. They were doing some things different, and you and I both didn't buy into this because we already have the originals in good shape. So I was very happy for people to be able to get this and to take it out the box, and you see that it's not just you.
That's what surprised me. I started seeing pictures maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and I was like, oh, okay, one person had it. That's fine. Like, QC issues happen. That I wouldn't knock Hasbro for one of them, and then another one, and then another one, and now there's like 10 or 15 accounts, and I'm like, I'm sure there's even more than that I just see it on Reddit, but I'm sure there's more than that from people that maybe don't use the internet. Supposedly people are calling Hasbro, and Hasbro doesn't know what's going on, and they're trying to figure it out. It sounds like PR to me. But there is a way to fix it on TFW. We just didn't want to talk about that, but you could go ahead and look it up. It's a lot of surgery, a lot of cutting. I would be like, you got to fix this, Hasbro. I shouldn't have to do that before I even transform a figure. So this is very sad, and kind of has me, worried about Leo Kaiser, because Leo Kaiser this is a combiner, but Leo Kaiser has so many more parts that have to snap into each other. Is that one going to be? Can it stand the test of time? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it does. Hopefully they learn from their mistakes and don't use yellowing plastic on what should be the top of the line for Transformers figures. This should be the quality of what people are looking at, with Haslab, and it's just not clearly. Hopefully, again, it's a bad batch. That's what I heard online as well. But there seems to be a lot of them.
James, you better stop making sense.
What do you mean? Comments tell me I don't make sense half the time.
Well, usually you don't, but I gotta ride with everything you said. I mean, for the price point, now, this is different, but we talked about the 86 Prime earlier and how the feet were on, or the heels were backwards, and it wasn't just one; it was the production. When we're doing Haslabs and you're taking our money up front and and building this is stuff that and this is from anybody, so I'm not jumping on Hasbro here at all, but that
Kickstarter type of crowdfunding, that's what it's called.
Crowdfunded, yeah. But it's different when you're crowdfunding a new company. It's different when you're crowdfunding we talked about the wrestlers and the J5, trying to get that off. If there was some QC issues there, I get it. You're a new brand, you're a new company, whatever. But to get these types of things at the price points that you're talking about, and I don't want to have to repair my figures at this price point. I want you to go ahead and send me out the replacement
and a screwdriver to fix it.
And I want you to send me a little figure or something like that for my, because the other aspect of it is you've been waiting a year for this figure to come out, and as soon as you take it out the box, it's broken. Come on, man. I mean,
and glued. That's like somebody in the factory knew this was happening if it was glued already.
Yeah. And
again, unsubstantiated reports. He said, she said, but we have no reason not to believe it right now. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like even with the 86 Prime, okay, that was a misassembly. To me, that's not the end of the world. That makes sense. This is a design error somewhere.
Yeah.
whether it's the plastic isn't thick enough here, or people said that the sliding mechanism was a little too wide, and that's why this is happening when you pull it out. Either which way, they needed to do more QC testing because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So.
I think they'll make it right.
I do too. Yeah. We're still waiting to see what they say. Now, if they say, yeah, y'all are screwed, haha, that's going to be some. I don't think they're going to.
But if, again, if they said, I don't know what they're going to do.
Because you can't send these are, it's not like 86 Prime, which is a mass release.
Yeah.
These are made to order, more or less. They probably make, if they get
they have
1050, they probably make 1100. I mean, they made more, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let us know if you got yours and had any issues with it, or if you're
just not transforming.
Oh God, man. Good luck out there.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, let us know down below what you think about this and if you had one. On the complete opposite side of the spectrum, Transformers Squeezeling sidekicks were found at U.S. retail by the Transformers bot posting Facebook group. You cannot get cracks on these because these are soft little rubber things that you squish. So I think you need to pick these up for the comic books.
I think you're absolutely incorrect about that. I think you should be picking them up.
No, I'm good. I think I actually saw these at the dollar store in different packaging without the comic books.
I haven't seen these or looked for them, so
I wasn't looking for them. But yes, they look fine. They'd be fun for kids as long as they don't shove them in their mouth.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, would my dog like those? And then I was like, no, my dog can't have them.
No. Next up, we have Bayaway's Star Leader and the accessory pack. I know Star Leader came out. I don't know about the accessory pack. I don't even know if the accessory pack is for sale. I couldn't find it. But this looks really cool for what it is. I really like that axe.
Is this the one with the light show
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't find anything with a light show.
Yeah, it looks like, I guess it's something. It's cool if you like this figure, and I think it's and it's not that I'm trying to be nice, because it's like I think it's cool. It's just not for my collection. I think the idea is kind of cool. I think how it combines is a cool idea. I really just don't like the Prime. I think that's what it boils down to.
Yeah. I think it looks good for what it is.
Yeah.
Finally, X-Transbots showed off their G2 Paragon.
I love these colors. I think they're shining on me even more. I'm really anxious to get this in my collection. I did just pay off my pre-order today.
Yeah, so a few things stuck out to me. One, it doesn't have the yellow text on the window anymore that said X-Transbots, which it would have said Transformers, but that's really indicative of G2, which kind of sucks. Also, they made the windows see-through blue, so it has the same issue in combined mode.
I just saw that.
Like, you were going in the right direction, and you went backwards. So...
yeah, I just noticed that. I still think the colors look good.
The colors look amazing. I really like the bot mode. Even the alt mode, very unique take on an ambulance with the blue asterisk symbol. It's just, why did they change the?
I just noticed
the
that
windows.
Too.
It's
my
mind.
But it looks like they're all well, are they consistent? Is the middle part see-through?
I think the middle part looks opaque.
Yeah.
If they were all consistently clear, like if they just put a clear insert in, totally cool. I don't think it's like that. So these images are really dark.
Yeah, that's what.
But I don't think they are.
Yeah. Well, Just come out with the rest of them so James can stop talking about this guy and his windows. Come out with the rest. I'm very curious to see what the other members are going to look like.
Yes, we'll have to wait on that because who knows when the next ones are coming. Didn't this take like 3 years?
It's been forever for this one to come out. Goodness.
Have we saw X-Transbot's blades, correct? Because the peg was going like very close to his nether regions, and we talked about that, and then they came out with a statement saying it's cartoon accurate or whatever. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen their hotspot.
We have not seen their hotspot.
So, let us know about everything, what you think about it, and we did a shark last time, but why don't you put an emoji of a star if you've made it to this point in the video?
All right, yeah, I totally forgot James had said that.
He texted me, I'm so confused with all the dolphins. They're not even dolphins.
What's going on here? It was like...
So I really appreciate everybody going along with my stupidity, and I want to see some stars in the comments this time.
As always, we really appreciate you following us on this foolishness of a road trip we're going on today. As always, like, subscribe. Thank you for supporting us. We'll see you guys next time. Till all debates are won. Later.